Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us this word. I just want to speak some words on faith and how the Most High, will take care of His men in these end days, in this time of trouble that's coming up. The righteous believers, the true believers, the true worshipers, the ones that worship the Father and His Son, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, in spirit and in faith and in truth. The Lord, He's going to look after those men in those days. There's examples in the scriptures of it, in different scriptures that you should be reading and bringing comfort to you and meditating on. Because when you think about it, it can be really a scary thing. When you think about what's coming up, but you can't. You gotta remove that fear and put your faith in Yahushai that He will get you through it. First scripture is 2 Ezra 2:27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. Yeah, the ones that walk by and wave their hand and talk shit. The ones that don't believe Yahushua is a dark skinned, Judite black man, Negro man. They got a problem with the Lord being black, whatever. Those are the ones that are going to weep and be sorrowful on that day. The non-believers, the scoffers. The ones that, learn this truth for filthy lucre's sake, for filthy gains. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have an abundance. Abundance in food, abundance in whatever. The Lord's going to take care of you. You have to believe that. You have to keep that in the back of your mind constantly, because it's going to get bad. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. Next scripture is Psalms 37:17. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. Yeah, they're not going to be ashamed in the evil time, because they did everything they possibly could, to push this word. They did everything, they could to, to live righteously, within, the best of their ability. It's what we can do in the society. They're not going to be ashamed in the evil time, but the other guys are going to be ashamed, like Nate, IUIC. They're going to be ashamed in that evil time when it comes, man. They don't push the name, they want to have big fun at the Passovers, They're going to be ashamed of that evil day. Because ultimately they know the Lord's not going to be with them. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. The Lord's going to feed you, man. You have to believe that you're going to have an abundance, just like what it says in 2 Ezra. Others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have an abundance. You have to believe that. Next scripture is Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation. This is the signs that we should be looking forward to. The prophecies, the signs in these end times. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. We're seeing that now with this flu that's going around, man. Everybody's getting sick. At my job, everybody, and they're out for like a week, at least a week, But the pestilences are going to get worse. Lord, true followers know about the herbs. You take them herbs, man, they work, along with praying. There should be famines. You're seeing that across the world now. It's going to hit America big. That famine. And also with that chip, they're going to bring in that chip. And you're not going to be able to buy no food. It's going to say that you're not going to be able to buy or sell without that chip. So what are you going to do in that day? You're going to have to rely on Yahweh Shai to get you through it. You take that chip, there's a date with the missiles right there. There shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So right now we're in the beginnings of it. Then shall I deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Yeah, because you got to push that martyrdom. Some brothers are going to be offered up. John saw it. John the Revelator saw it. Some brothers are going to get beheaded in this thing, man. And if that's your lot, hey, Most High's going to give you the strength to get through it. He's not going to put anything on you that you can't handle. So yeah, gotta push that martyrdom, You gotta know, hey, some brothers are gonna be put to death. Some brothers are gonna go to the concentration camps, And if you're one of them brothers, you're gonna have the faith and you have the strength to get through it. So you put it in your spirit to deal with it. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. Yeah, we're seeing that right now through Christianity, even through Israel, the IUIC, all these different camps, they're teaching wayward doctrines, 501c3 charters, so they can't really teach the truth. They're not teaching about the chip, they're not teaching about World War III. It's part of the many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. But yeah, we're in that time right now. The time of Revelations, that time of that chip. So, you got to keep pushing that faith. Keep pushing that the Most High is going to look after his elect. Do the work. Try your hardest, to push out these videos, to do your part, Whatever your part is, whatever lot you're in it is true. Whatever office you may hold, hold it to the best of your ability. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That mark has that chip, the RFID microchip that the elites want to implant in every human. That's the mark of the beast. You're not supposed to take that chip. But, it's the test of faith. Because what happens when you don't take the chip? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For his number of man, and his number is 306, 666, UCP, that Universal Product Code, the barcode that's on every barcode, that 666 number. The RFID chip, man, you can't buy nothing, you can't sell anything. So what are you going to do in that day? The scriptures say, when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have an abundance. That's the last scripture is just one little example of the Most High feeding his men in the time of famine. This is 1 Kings 17:1. And Elijah the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, As the Lord power of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. Yeah, 'cause Ahab, he was a wicked king, him and his father, Omri. He drove angered the Lord, worshiping Baal and all that. So the Most High sent famine on the land. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Get thee hence, and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So he did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. So the Most High fed his prophet Elijah. He had the birds feed him, and that can very happen as well to one of y'all in this time, brothers out there. The Most High may just, send some birds to feed you, or however the Most High will do it. But like the scripture said, they shall be merry and have an abundance. And you have to believe that. So yeah, with that, that's all I got for now. Go shalom.